There was a very famous author named David who had written quite a few best-selling novels. All the literary critics praised his talent for plot twists and surprise endings. He received a large amount of fan mail nearly every day, and some budding authors even sent him some manuscripts in hopes that he would help them get their work published. While David took pleasure in responding to the letters from his fans, he took even more pleasure in stealing the ideas of amateur writers. If he came across a manuscript of a great idea for a scary story, he would use it in one of his own books and deny the author any credits. Then, in order to hide his theft, he pulled a few strings with some of his friends residing in the publishing industries to make sure that the original author never got anything published in the near future. So one day, David received a new manuscript in the mail. It was bound in a beautiful hardcover book with edge-line stitching right near the center, holding a very beautiful title named The Twisted. He read the first chapter and relished in the feeling, the sounds, the grammar of each word that came in it, but he couldn't help but guess what the ending could have been. He just had to find out. So he spent the last night, every hour, every second, reading through, tearing through each page, needing to know what the twist was. That was when he realized the last few pages of the book were stuck together, anxious to read further. He pulled the pages apart. He felt increasingly tired, but he kept reading. Finally, came to the end of the book. It was exactly the twist ending he was anticipating. The husband had hanged himself, just as his wife was committing suicide in the next room. David made a mental note to steal the idea and use it in his next book. But just then he noticed that after the words, the end, there had been a handwritten comment from the original author, written in blood red ink. As it said, I already know you're planning on stealing the ideas in this book. I know, because you did the exact same thing to me last time I sent a manuscript to you. You published it under your own name, didn't give me any credit, you ripped me off, and blacklisted me from the industry. Nobody will accept my novels anymore. And this is my revenge. You had to pull apart the pages of the book in order to read this, didn't you? Well, those pages contained a poison, arsenic to be precise, and will slowly yet surely keep going until it eventually stops your heartbeat permanently. Don't bother trying to call the ambulance. You'll be dead by the time they arrive. You have already been exposed for too long. Goodbye, David. Some twists are just too hard to predict. Well, guys, it's me, Wolf Titan, coming in for you guys to speak to you. I'm glad you were able to come in to listen to the episode. I know it's a little bit shorter than most, don't worry, I'll be posting, which the next story will be called Jason Loves to Read. Now, the issue with this story, the one I just read, I called Twisted Tales. I listened to it a couple years back, and it was really good. I was intrigued. I appreciate the creepypastas in all formats, but I was never able to find the original story. Maybe if you guys find it or not, I don't know, but I had to literally rewrite the story by memory, so if there's anything that's wrong with the original story, I thank you for showing out the differences. But I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do, and I hope to hear from you guys. Maybe comment or send me another creepypasta for a dramatic reading or anything else. It's up to you guys, but I just love hearing from my fans. And have a great day. Subscribe, maybe commentate. Just tell me how you feel. I like to listen and know. Otherwise, where's the fun in that? So remember, keep a little fear